We are officially live. It's Friday night. This thing is just... Come on in, guys. Give it a few seconds. Happy Friday night to all the Pooh Tribe. As you come in, I hope everybody has had a fantastic Friday. We are getting into the summer, rolling quickly. And I'm going to go through each Zodiac sign, starting with Aries, all the way down to Pisces. Yes, I'm early. If you're new here, this is kind of what I do. It's never going to be the time that it is supposed to, okay? I thank you all for being a part of the tribe. As you come in, hit the like or dislike if you don't mind, okay? I really appreciate the engagement. I appreciate the kind messages. I appreciate you guys just being here in general. Without further delay, allow me a few more steps to break the cards here. I wanted to start off with a message, but I think I did that last week, so I'm just going to try to do something differently. And yeah, I got a couple decks already ready. I'm not going to be looking for everywhere stuff heavy. I got it here. Instantly, I have the Wild Mystic Tarot to confirm. If you are new here, we go through each sign by the cards that are drawn. And if we need to confirm, we will. But I thank you guys for just being here and being a part. I really don't be knowing what to say sometimes. Because as a tarot reader, it's like, do you get up here and just ramble on? Or do you just, you know, get down to the reading? And that's what I'm strictly like focused on. So just trying to get it done. But I wanted to have a mini conversation. If you do have a question, you can cash at me for $1.11. I'm not going to be able to keep like giving stuff free. People book, people do what they're supposed to do online. So I need y'all to participate. If you have a question tonight, it's $1.11. Hit that cash app. It'll ding right when we're on here. And I'll stop what I'm doing, whichever sign. I'll finish it, of course, of what I'm doing and what I'm on. And then I'll specifically come to you if you have a specific one. These readings are in general for all 12 signs for the horoscope. Sometimes it is for the week to come, unless it's specifically mentioned. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. It's hot, okay? I'm trying to show you I've been outside and you can't even see it. Whatever. We're going to go through each sign. Thank you for being here. Aries to Pisces. Before we get started, the Five of Pentacles is on everybody, okay? There's some sort of reflection you need to see on the way that you give in to somebody who breaks your heart so easily, whether it's what they ask for, what they need you to do at every beck and call. This is just here for you to see that you're more than what they put you in as. It's not a box, but this little, it's a puddle. It's very, very small. And I feel like, you know, this week it's going to be very hard and demanding, or coming up very soon, okay? Know that I'm talking about in general, so don't be on the lookout for, unless I tell you to, like the next few days or something. But I just feel like there's something really hard coming up. In the form of a person micromanaging your reflection of what you do for them, how they react. It's just not, I'm feeling really unappreciated. That cherished group from way back, that's what I'm hearing in this moment, okay? So don't get sad, don't get down. Really don't get caught up in your reflection of what this person asks of you that may be difficult. But just know that, you know, you've done enough and you really don't have to give in to them anymore. It's time to get up. Or you can keep doing what you're doing and just see the reflection of you not always being enough. All right? Let me through the doors, please. Well, I don't know how that happened, but it picked up the way it was. In the future, I have 3 cards here. Libra is earth sign and fire wands. The 5 of Pentacles. I'm like, wait a minute. This card looks familiar. Thank you for the likes instantly, guys. This card looks familiar. We just drew it, and it came right back around. So, like I'm saying, if you don't get up, you're going to stay down. Yes. It is officially margarita season, and I just cracked it. Okay, very got a long way to go. Very got a long way to go. I have a long, very much of a way to go. But this reflection is here again. And I just said, like, either you get up and stay in it, or you realize that whatever's coming, it's something even more difficult. But how much can you keep giving them, right? You got to see something in return. And I feel like now with this justice to follow, there's only 3 cards. There's karmic retribution now has the ability to come forward. And it's a good thing for you. It's a good thing to see that this heart is really giving more than their likeness or likeness for you. Too much of a defense, too much of sort of a consequence, because it's always something going on between you two. Okay? And so with the 6 of Wands, I just feel like, you are no longer going to be stuck on something that's heavy for you to try to stand on or stand up to in some way. Even if you try to speak up collectively, I feel like for everybody, you got to have might and strength. But it's going to take you to see that there's something strong that you're going to have to pick up to get this energetic change. Okay, and I don't know if this is a physical person, a conversation, some words, but something's here right in your hand. Okay, so this is a lot for the collective, but that 5 of Pentacles, that's what's up. Spirits, what sign, symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Please come through, come forth, and show us clearly. You keep getting all of these cards. Pause. There is somebody that's over consuming something in this moment. You have 2 vultures around that you need to kind of get rid of. And whether these are people that you've been responsible for a few years, or this is somebody that you felt that was going to give you peace or give you something full circle here, you need to break free from them, because it's black and white. It's never going to be fair. And I don't think that you care. You're just indulging in something that feels good because it's gold, and you wake up or you go to sleep with some happiness here. But it's very black and white. You need to break free from this consumption vulture type, I guess. All right, cards are split. Sorry. Aries, you got this going on as to where... That's for the collective. You got this going on where... the Fool in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. Something stupid or dull is coming back in the past tense for you to regain some sort of new advantage or resource, but you've got to go out and try to obtain it. Whether you put this into the universe already, you've planted, harvest, and now it's profiting or growing, or you physically get up and do something. It's here in this moment, okay? But I feel like you're being too stuck on something that you can't let go of. And whether it's like you're always on your phone, or you're checking or watching somebody that's close to you, unbeknownst, you've got to give some sort of defense up, because you're missing this opportunity to gain something that could give you a new door. It could give you a new step. And this is right here in the present, Aries. So I don't know if you're just, you're dogging yourself out, you're dogging somebody else out, or just over watching, micromanaging. You're overprotective over something that is already working out. It feels like it's yours. It feels like it belongs to you. So there's something that's taking place of a distraction between you monitoring somebody, and you're missing chances, and it's right here in front of you. This week, ease up on this energy of something stupid you're doing by overprotecting, not wanting to let up, because you're missing an opportunity that's been here in the present. And in 3 more days, 3 more weeks, it may just be slipping or fading away. You're distracted by something, okay? And this is very stupid of you in this moment, okay? I love you, not to call you stupid, but what we're doing. Amen. Trust yourself today. I love the fact that... How did this fan get away from me? It's so ridiculous. I love the fact that it said trust, because you not seeing that you're this vibrant creature, unicorn, magnificent person, you've got to really start trusting yourself when you're doing things that create boredom, or you're just getting into a routine that you have to do them. You're doing them, and you don't even realize, things going by you. An email, a missed call. There's things you're not checking because you're just too focused on doing something stupid, and it's overprotective. Okay? Trust yourself. You've got this opportunity coming, so pay attention. Taurus. Hi, Gabe. Happy Friday, friend. So glad to see you, and thank you for being here and a part of the tribe. I can't do it without genuine support. So I put it on subscribers mode. So please feel free to come in, guys. Do not feel frightened that people are going to be weird. Not tonight, okay? You got to subscribe for at least 3 minutes. And speaking of that, I normally do 3 days, but today I said 3 minutes is fine. You can come on in, subscribe, and talk all the shit you want. But come on in the room, guys. Thank you, Gabe. All the love to you, and be safe tonight. Taurus, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's not too much you can do when people turn on you. There's not too much you can do when the money's not balancing out. You may have relied on a person that had something lined up for you, and it just did not. However this goes, I feel like this thing you're depending on somebody to kind of give you a bone or give you this hint, you need to kind of get from realizing there is no real collaboration to help you win. You may do something that looks superior or feels better than how they say, right? Let's clear that up. Let's clear that up. Because if you have great self-confidence and they call it boring, or, you just don't have this screen appeal, it's whatever if you're not acting like a jackass. But sometimes just being yourself still isn't for people to feel. They just don't like you, right? But it's like you can't control this person's lie. They're telling you something or led you to believe, and time has gone by. And much more peace, money, things are going to start being depleted. Because it's like, I don't feel they want you to beg, but it's kind of the energy. You got to get it on your own, and you got to get it today. Thank you, thank you. All the love to you, Gabe, as well, Pooh. Hey, Minnie Pooh, she said. She did the thing. But in all seriousness, it's like you got to know it's time for you to figure this out, because it's been too long. It's been too long waiting on them to give you this bone, and they're really not, because they're too busy digging their own triangle. You know that triangle when you really hit it, it's an instrument, right? The triangle. So they're just dinging their own tune. They're really not concerned or worried about you, but they just feel inferior. So they were never going to help you. That was never going to happen. Confirm it. And we're going to find out why. Let's tap into that. You got work to do. You got work to do. This is all about you. It's the 3, and the 3 felt water for some reason. Something just over here. Hello. Listen, the 3 and the 3 for you to see. It was never going to line up just so easily, because the communication, the collaboration, the teamwork, the togetherness was never a part of the plan, because you're beautiful, my friend. Be yourself. You're absolutely marvelous, and they were never going to help you in the first place. So know that this week, just move along. Let's find out why. Oh, good. And I got everything all nice and neat. I'm not knocking stuff over. Hello. Taurus, let's find out why they feel this way. Why they feel this way with Taurus, and they just kind of want to, well, like I said, the vision, how they look at you, how they see you. And if anybody feels inferior or less than, it's always going to be a problem. Okay? Moving on, and moving on the right way. Gemini, go ahead and tag. If you would like to tag these clips so I don't, I would really appreciate it. I'll give you guys some sort of prize or some sort of reward, because I don't like people working for free or doing anything like that. So, I'm prepared. I told y'all. I'm prepared tonight. We see the beauty, but they never see the effort. Consistency and discipline it takes to keep going. Go on, brother. Well, preach, brother. You preach tonight. Because that is exactly right. And consistency, I just made a short like that, like similar in some way, not like that. What you said is great. But it's like consistency. The universe respects that. So the momentum will always be there behind you. Salute, gay. Absolutely right. All right, Gemini. I love that. Thank you for engaging. I really appreciate it. You've been here since day one, and that's for real. And a few others. Y'all still here. On the replay, tap in, leave me a comment. Let me know you were here. All right, Gemini. You got 4 lined up tonight. I'm going to move my arm because this arm is getting better. This arm still got work to do. Use my Planet Fitness gym so we can get some more dollar months. I only had like 2. I would like to get like 3 more. You guys, I get $1 for a month free. You get $1 for a month free. Join Planet Fitness. I'll put the link when we're finished, okay? Cover my arm over here. You got the 9 of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, the Death card, and the 6 of Wands. Somebody wants to stall you out of making some sort of money, and they want it dead. They want it to stop. They're so fired up by this jealous vigilance that they want you to have a change, and they want you to have it like 4 weeks ago, to be honest. So the Cancer energy is here with the Earth, along with fire and Capricorn. It's a lot going on. However, I want you to see that because they want change to happen, but in a way where they look like they're the who's your master, like show enough, last dragon. They want that sort of dynamic where you're asking or seeing some respect in them. So the respect in them that they want you to have is really a setback. This isn't to make you feel good. This isn't to put good energy or karma around you. This is actually to do something that's detrimental. And this week, this is only coming up because of this energy that really feels witty. But it's witty in a negative way where you're some sort of fire powerhouse that has blown in, and they've had delays, so they want you to have them in some way. I don't know why this is coming through. Let's clear that up for you. I don't see it happening. This is just the energy that is circulating in your view. This is the energy that you faced this week, last week. Sorry, Pooh. So this week, know that this is what's coming back towards you, but it may not come from this actual person. It's a henchman. It's a imposter. Fuck. Damn. Thank you. I say thank you, Lord. Amen. This is a mystery. This is somebody who is lying. They're going to pretend there's that somebody. Tell me that's somebody. It's not them. It's somebody else. But they're sending that energy. They're sending that shit. It will be a mystery as to who it is. But to disrupt your peace, I told you all the signs involved. Capricorn, Earth. It could be Virgos, Taurus, or Capricorn. Cancer. And then we got fire signs. I'm not about to name all that. Okay? Do your homework. And just realize that nothing can come in as long as you don't allow it to. I feel so bad, Aries. I feel like I need to draw one more for you because I was going to do one too. Tap in if you would like to know more about this. Hi, beautiful Empress. Too short. It's so good to see you. And blessings, beautiful. I love that evil eye. Yes, yes, ma'am. Keep it in your life. But I won't. Tap in, Gemini, if you want that card. Okay? Yes, yes. Happy Friday night to you, Empress. Thank you. Let's get into Cancer. Thank you, beautiful. You guys are great. We got Strength and the King of Swords today. Now, it's always a problem, right? There's the problem. Hi, Divinity. Oh, Divinely. Stop. Let me get it right. Just be professional. Divinely gifted Empress guidance. I love that. Hello and gratitude and respect. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Listen, Cancer. It's like, here we go again. It's always, and just the tunes, not like what the song means, please. My husband's like, you always think a song means something. Sometimes it's just the beat, it's the vibration. So it doesn't really mean what I'm saying, but it's like, here we go again with you putting up some sort of defense that has really attracted or made people see a weakness. And now that weakness has been shown, I feel like you are going to come out swinging, but in the wrong form. And I feel like now you've got this Leo energy around with air signs included that is requiring you to have a stronger action of your passion to take this new route. There's 3 palm trees, 3 trees in the back. Go find something. She doesn't know what to wear. She just.
Why are you telling? Who are you telling the whole world?
Because this is what she wants. So I give it to her. Sorry, guys. Go look in my closet. You can find something. Yeah. I don't care. Just say that, right? But the 3 palm trees that are in the back is where I feel clouded judgment is going to attack. Now, this may come from like 2 physical people that are surrounding you on this path. You're going to 3 different places, or this is just something that was supposed to happen in your path, okay? This is all going to be a test this week on how you're going to survive. And I feel like, you know, you're going to have to see the rainbows more than you see the sad gray skies. Because in keeping this mentality, like, this is where you're going to have a turn of new energy to kind of, I feel like, get some passion to come alive. The feet are getting too planted in some sort of one trick, one session, one route, one person. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, a rebirth is needed and maybe happening. But I think it's only going to happen once you honestly, you got to hit some sort of milestone. You've got to go over this mountain. But the 3 palm trees with these 3 in the back, they're like mounds, Indian mounds, not really, but the hills have eyes, stuff like that. The big hills that are like got the rocks behind, you're going to have to go through something like that. So whatever this is that's going to put you to the maximum test, put you through something that's going to get you to where you need to go. The rebirth is here. Just be prepared for it. Okay, it's here. But there's a big attack you've got to go through first. I don't know why that is. We're leaving it there. Leah. Yeah, Leah. You got the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay.
Are you wearing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear this. Okay. All right, so we know a page wants to turn, and that's for sure. But feelings are way over energy. I feel like you are really missing chance because of lack of laziness, because of somebody who comes in six days out of the week. Contacts is something with the 6 out of the month, something like that. 6 is here, that they're with you in this energy, but you are like, you have lack of purpose. I don't want to say that, please. Because Friday night we're supposed to feel good, but I just hate that energy when they're just not good readings. So, to be honest with you, this lack of purpose is because this, I feel like this masculine that you have around you, it's got to go, is only doing something that has a beneficial need for them, but you can't see how they use you, so you won't. And this week, it's like they're going to not whip you physically in that form. And if you are being abused or hit, please call 911. I hope Trump hasn't gotten rid of that. He's gotten rid of the sideline. So, hey, that's that. But please, if it's like you're going to be hit with something that really is going to blow in and make you see this person for who they truly are. They were never supposed to be a part of your life this long. Y'all traveled, y'all did something, and that was supposed to be for that moment. And traveling could just be to hotel rooms, honestly. This doesn't feel as this person has a kind spirit. They're very vengeful, very just mistreating. And this week, the mistreatment is going to hit you because your procrastination is going to hurt you in some form, whether it's you're beat with the reality and it makes you sad. They won't answer the door, go into their home. Something's going to have you in water, around water. Leo. But you'll be happy about it because you love it. You love this. That's fine. A lot of people don't see abuse or see that things are being done behind them that are wrong all the time, because they just need to have this fresh start every single time this person reaches out to them or gives them some sort of attention. So it's joyous. And that's just what's here. This may not be for everybody, but this is for the specific Leo. So please take what resonates and lie the rest down for somebody else to grow. Now, we're going to do Virgo. The star. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. So, Virgo, you still have hope in this sort of revelation that the more you pour into this hope and dream, that it's going to happen, because this is something you've wanted forever. 17, the 8. So if you wanted this thing forever, you wanted this desire, but everything around you is dried up, I feel like you still have hope in the wrong stuff. That's why it's not taking off. And so Aquarius energy is here, and I think you need to embody that to really see that in 4 days, when you pour into this thing that is negative in some way, it's like you're going to be starving in some way. I don't know if you physically won't have nothing to eat. I don't know if this person has hope that you have hope in will continue to put up with this negativity. But however this goes, this just really feels like, yes, you still have hope and it's still here, but you haven't shifted your mindset to get the hope back in the right direction. And it's like the revolution will not be televised, yes, but how long are you going to keep this dryness around you? And I don't know if this is people, I don't know if this is the thought process, but it's just not enough water for you to have hope in. But it's still here. But there's a lot that needs to be changed within. And I feel like if this is not regarding a big percent of the collective, this does have something to do with you've had hope in forever and it hasn't taken off yet. And everything will be revealed at the proper moment. We can watch as many tarot readers as we want. We can do and say and wish and pray, hoping and thinking and wishing. We can do all of that, but it's not going to happen until the universe sees that you have peace in some way. And it's always not about the material things. Like, oh my goodness, if we would only, if you could only imagine, right? It's about the true love of self, and that's what gives you the real glow to see that you've got a lot of changes and you don't have much time to go. All right? Good luck to you, Virgo. Leo, come through the door. Oh, Leo. No, Libra. Shit. I'm going to redo that. Leo. Okay, honey, it's a trick. I heard you. It's here. No, regardless, if I go to the next card, you ask me tomorrow, you think it's whatever. You wanted a different result. You have to go find one. But right here at this moment, this is where you are. Regardless, Leo, they are not going to turn around and be this like knight in shining armor. Their charismatic energy, their artistic ideal romantic is not here. It never has. Not in your time, not in your energy. Okay? Clear that up. Now I'm going to go again. Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. The Ten of Cups and the Empress, Taurus energy coming forward. A little bit of Sagittarius through that Cups. Now, there is something that's just not in an appeal or attraction anymore, and it feels like feelings are involved. Whether you no longer have love for this person who helped build you up, whether in your esteem or the physical, just the body being your person, they may be moving on from you and not telling you for some reason because they're afraid. They're afraid of the outcome. They're afraid of what you'll say. But 3 is the magic number to let you see you aren't the only one anymore, not now and not today. Okay? So I don't think that you need to be concerned with this over beauty thing. I think you need to more nurture yourself and get back to some sort of particular feeling of some sort of king, of some sort of queen, of some sort of stature that has a little bit more confidence than your average person. And in doing that, you know, this is going to help you see the love more for yourself, because this person that you're with is no longer involved. They've moved on and have the feelings for, they've been gone for you for 11 sticking out. I don't know if it's been 11 days, 11 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. You break numbers down in numerology, it could mean a multitude of things. I hate when I rewatch, I flip cards and I'm like, shit, that's what that meant, right? It's whatever. It happens. I can't sit here and just tell you what I think of every single card and what it could possibly mean or not, right? Then I wouldn't be really who I am, and I are, all right? So please don't be saddened by this. Turn this non-attraction into something that feels good for you for once in this instance. And also understand that just because their feelings have kind of been distant, you know, you hurt them in some way to draw the smoke where they can't be clear with you in some way, okay? You got to inspire yourself in order to get over this thing, because inspiration is going to help you see that you have a lot more life to live. You have something that wants to, that really is full circle, and it's really with self here with that crown, okay? So knowing that, you have to get into self and really just be inspired by things that make you feel good and go with that vibe, all right? Not turn into that person completely, right? There's a lot of people on YouTube that use each other and resourceful, and they really steal personalities. I'm not saying that, please. Just know that be inspired by something, somebody, and change yourself to see, okay? We are going to Sagittarius, right? Thank y'all again for the likes and the comments. Hello, funny. I can't see what we got here. Oh, Fanny Mene. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you must have subscribed. Thank you for that and the unsubscribe when you did that. Let me flip a card for you. Don't go anywhere. Stay here, Pooh. Ooh, let's give me a second. You got time, because you ain't going nowhere. You're going to watch, right? I don't know what that means, but I'm going to think and say it's negative, okay? So if it is, let's kick it up a notch, shall we, kids? Hi, reflecting light. I know that's you. Don't let something gross happen to you because it's here. Fanny, make room for Fanny. Something very grotesque is here. And I'm not being disrespectful or wishing harm on you in any way, my dear, right? But there is something that you may think is funny right now in this moment, but you won't be laughing long because something pretty stinky is bad around, okay? So know that you can have a good day and try to be kind to one another, and you will attract good things, even beauty and maybe a lover. Ciao. All right. Sagittarius. You son of a bitch. soon as I did this, it said, clear that up. Let's say this. Stuff fall all the time, and these kids are never afraid. They just do what they do. They just live their life.
What you should be doing?
But Fanny, thank you, baby. Be careful. All right? All right, I think I was on Sagittarius. Thank you, Minnie Pooh. Can't do it without you. So be careful, Fanny, bringing all that bad energy. All right, Sagittarius, you look cute. You gonna lay them edges? Since y'all like them edges, I'm too old now. All right, Sagittarius, you got the 2 of Cups. 2. All right, and the 7 of Wands. I gotta get serious. Thank you, honey.
Oh, yeah, welcome.
But I'm serious. Stuff falls all the time. They just be like, they never want to hurt, right? It's just another side. Sagittarius, you do have something you're going to have to defend coming up this week. It is a lost connection between a person, place, thing, or energy. And 9 times out of 10, y'all had this connection once upon a time, but there wasn't so much defense. It was just like a mutual thing. You guys were respect, right? That's all it's about, and that's how we get through life, or at least we should. So because now you're going to have to defend either what they're saying to and investigate it, or you're going to have to just go with what's being told and not think another thought of it, there is some sort of troubled water. Excuse me. And I don't want you to take this step as to where you're entangled in more anger and you do something to hurt them or hurt yourself in some way, okay? So please know that there is a third-party situation way over yonder. They're not going to, and this, like I said, doesn't always have to be a relationship, right? There's 3 people involved in something in your life that you're going to have to defend next week coming up. And it's with a person, place, thing, or energy that has some sort of connection and people's feelings, okay? So now that feelings are involved, know that either you can walk away from them, stand tall, or you stand up and put up this defense, but it is coming and it has lost the connection. Thank you, spirits. Gemini energy and Aries is here, but it's only in a sense because, like I said, they've been lying to you for a while, putting you in circles and indifferences. But it's also the power that you have. You can just totally walk away from them. You have people who are extremely interested in you. You may just be caught up in them. You may just really be wanting to have this thing forever, but they've changed on you, and they did it a while ago, my friend, okay? Let them walk away from them. You've got power. All right. Thank you. Scorpio. It happens. Let's see what's up. You've got the Lovers in reverse and the Devil. Now, Scorpio, someone in secrecy is not working in an effort with you anymore, okay? Number 6 shows number 6 twice. So you got the 15 here, that's 6, and you got the 6 here with the Lovers, all right? So because this Lovers is in reverse, this is Gemini, and this is who they may be embodying. It doesn't have to be that physical sign, please, okay? But they're not working with you, and they're really trying to gain some sort of team. And they're sitting on this throne. They're sitting on this seat with a lot of chaos and negativity, like ready to come forward so y'all meet. And this clash and discord really is just in an effort because a connection is gone, but they've always felt some sort of animosity towards you, but kept it hush. And things that people feel that are not respectable. Sometimes people just want to say stuff to you and they don't know how to get it off their chest. They've been holding on to it for a very long time, and now they're going to release it. We'll just put it at that. So I need you to know that this person, Capricorn energy, is also involved, really wants an imbalance to happen to you, and they're coming strong. They have multiple people watching, and I don't know why this is, I don't know why this is for you at this moment. Scorpio, what's going on? They want to take an advantage because you've got something going on. You may have an opportunity that they've got wind of, and they really want to just take this leap. They're happy to do this, honestly. I don't know. I don't understand this energy. Okay, getting away. Oh, did I draw you? Let me draw Wild Mystic Tarot. Oh, wow. That was in a rush. Intention and provide. So you may have provided them something. There's that bull-like energy. And if you provided them with something in the past, I don't think they ever appreciated any of it. They felt it was owed to them in some way. But the intention is they want to do damage and take the adventure to cause chaos over your life and over your energy in some way. This may just be a practice for them. They're trying to tap into something that doesn't feel responsible, but they're not here. We'll leave it at that. Let's clear that up. Good luck to you. And this week, be on the lookout. Chaos is going to erupt. I don't think you're prepared for it, Scorpio. Moving on. Capricorn. You've got Judgment, and this is Virgo energy going forward. Number 20, and I really feel like you've got a lack of there's a man that is involved with something that they claim that is very smaller than what it is. They claim it's very big, but it's not. And I'm not talking about the private parts. Please be adults. Be adults. But I'm talking about something like whether it's income, what they do, vehicles, something is just being lied to you. This week, I feel like you're really going to cast the pure judgment on this person because of a lie. Because something that is fabricated in some way, but it's going to affect your life. They have this path that they took to gain something that is drying out. They still have a bit that they're standing on, but it's not for you to obtain, for you to know, for you to look at. And I feel like something's working out. Ooh. Because if an inch is opened up or this little mini gap, they're going to take off with, they're going to take the steps to get away from you in some way, but still have passion. Wow. But it's dwindling away. It's not another person that's involved, I don't feel. They are tired of taking care of something that feels not their responsibility here. So you've got to trust your instinct and know what's true and what's real. And your instinct will always kick in. Hello, if you need another, I am at 130. Oh, good grief. Missed two. So what the problem is, if you can trust your instinct, sorry, I apologize. Please, no disrespect, all right? We all have to call when the money rings, period. All right? Y'all ain't donating nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't want your donations. I want you to like the video like you did. So I thank you. I'm just joshing. But your instinct is really going to have to kick in, whether it's survival mode or for you to not attack them. Because in all honesty, it's like, I think that you depended on this setting to be golden. I think you depended on peace and tranquility to be rested in your space or your physical home. And your space is your body. Your space is your temple. Okay? But trust your instinct this week and don't go snooping. Just let it come to you, but pay attention. That's the easiest thing. Don't go snooping. You're going to find out what you get much more sooner, okay? Let it come to you. Aquarius. Well, you got what you wanted. You got 3. You got the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups. There is some... Oh. I can come to you. Please give me a few moments. How many documents? I'm a busy lady. Okay. Okay. Well, no, we going out, right? All right, though. See you when you get. Okay, clear it up. Working 9 to 5, what a made a way to live in. All right, sorry, serious. Aquarius. This vengeful energy in the future feels like only it's coming or arising or resting in you because of finances, money. And I feel like the struggle that is going to make it even harder as a person, not kind. I feel like in the past, this made you victorious for some reason because it was just a different time. I don't know if you have risen on occasions before, which is a great, fantastic talent. So kudos to you at this moment. But you're going to have to really use something from the past to avoid a struggle or a loss here in the present. And the financial hardship is going to make you a much, much evil, meaner person. And whether this is you treating your family members mean, your children, your animals, people on the street, it changes the personality. And changing the personality of who you are shouldn't be because of a struggle. It should be because you know you've been there before, but you rose to the occasion. Clean it up. So Aquarius, you have this magnificent strength to not be this person in the future ever again. But the financial struggle has to get something else to kick in that was victorious in the past. If something isn't working like it was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So let me help. But you need to figure it out in a sense where you're feeling good about all of this identity in the body. Okay, here we go. We all are going through changes as we grow older as young men and young women. However, there's something I feel like in your body physically that is making you lose the identity, whether it's physical pain, physical depression, physical attributes that make you feel less than as a person. We all go through these thoughts that make us step on our own toes or step on our foot to get hurt. Sometimes we can't get out of our own way because we are used to just being that person. But now you're being asked to something in the magic number of 7 for you to get up and rise to some sort of occasion like you did in the past. But really, you do it in a sense and not turn into this hard and vengeful person. Listen, the Scorpio energy is here with the defend, but you don't have to defend something in a phase. I feel like everything is really wanting to come full circle, but you got to stop defending something here. I can't spend much more time on you, Aquarius, and drop in if you would love a reading about this. I used to do that, like go back on the lives and then do a separate reading. at a different time and tag it. Interested? Drop a line. But you can't keep defending as this is the way you've always been. This is, well, you know how that person is. You know how they are. You know, sometimes that's just not right and suitable, right? It's just not working and getting good results. And good results really will make you see that there's something in the body that's a problem with the identity. Who do you want to be? All right. The final time and the final card is Pisces. We have Justice, Libra energy. There's something in the legal form that is here again. You may have always been involved in the court of law, getting in trouble, judge, magistrates, all that shit. But there's something that is blocking something between an air sign, fire sign, that wants to get something done, but it's being delayed. Something's got the chair stuck. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp like that. I'm so sorry. Something's got their chair stuck and they really can't get up. But these people are involved in the courts and trying to get something long in a history form to make you feel small. Karma is here for some sort of retribution, and there's a consequence simply because of a legal big defense. I think you've walked these steps before or had your feet in this sort of problem where you've been with the law, with the courts. If there's not a physical thing with some small claims or somebody just wanting you to feel hurt, it's here and it wants to happen within 11 days, 2 weeks or so. They're working on it now with someone who is extremely knowledgeable. They got time and they feel like it's just that this is a consequence for a lesson that needs to be learned. Pisces. But you've got the strength because, like I said, you've been here before. You've done this over and over again as far as being in trouble or dealing with the law. And maybe it's time to change it. A lot of people, that's all they know is the street life, or they know just getting in trouble, and that's just what feels right. But you have the strength to get through this. I feel like now you're going to let people see the real strength in you because you've overachieved and accomplished somebody who tried to press over some defeat. Now, I believe I got through all 12 signs, and I thank y'all at this time. And thank y'all for the likes. I love y'all so much. I can't do it with the genuine support of the poos. And so here's a boost of good luck. Real change starts with inside of you as a collective, right? They will call you, oh, you're fake. Oh, you've changed. Oh, if I have been the same way, this is your answer to them, I would be ashamed, right? I would be ashamed to be the same person that I was, getting in trouble and realizing I'm not a child and there are consequences to your actions when you do bad stuff, right? But real change starts from seeing that you don't have to conform to what everybody wants you to believe. You don't have to conform to what everybody wants you to see. And it's really like not being afraid to be who you are regardless of the energy. People will always try to make you feel as if you're not important. I have a thing, it's not here anymore, but it says you are important. And if you've been here, like you've seen it before. And I always try to like let you guys know this channel is about Aries and Taurus, but it's also really like an inspiration or a motivation behind people who may not know how to get it. They may not know how to feel it. And it's not about teaching you something that you could go and Google on the internet, right? It's about really opening your mind, these readings, so you can see that sometimes I'm fucking up and it's me doing the shit. Not pinpointing mom, dad, grandpa, Uncle Sue and Uncle John. It doesn't, whatever. It's not about pinpointing your problems on other people. And I hope that you know, as you see, growing older is never easy. You never want to be the same, because if you're feeling sad, depressed, or even lonely, you've got to know you've done something wrong to push people away, and you need to change. It's not about having a lover. It's not about having children. It's not about even having companions you can call on the weekends. It's about the energy that is attracted to when you go out in public and people just see you and they're attracted in an instant, okay? I thank you all for being a part. Don't try to change to just try to fit and be somebody else. You have to want to change to be who you want to be in your mind, who you've been wanting to dream of and want for some reason, some way it's never happened, right? People always say, oh, well, I can be kind, or I can do this and I can do that, and I'm going to get up and start a routine, and it never, ever happens. Get out of the conformity of feeling like you can't change if shit hasn't been working, all right? I love you all. Have a great Friday night. You know what I'm about to do. Go have and enjoy mine. And if you want a Saturday Night Live, I would love to do it outside. I had this whole thing planned. I was going to go out. I ain't telling you because somebody's going to do it. I'll see y'all next Friday night. I love you all. And I say, hey, my Nisha. Hey, Nisha. I love you so much. Have a great weekend, beautiful. And thank you for popping in. I'll see y'all next time, y'all.